Hello, everyone. Hi, Michel.
Salut Nathalie, hello.
Hi. So here we are today to have a bipolar dialogue, which we haven't had in a while. And the subject of the day is, if you had a magic wand, would you change your past experience with bipolar or not? Yes or no, Michel?
Well, it used to be no, I wouldn't change a thing. But since I met you, I just I was deconstructing. Why would I say no? I won't change a thing, which is a little bit like a macho slash Catholic cultural way of saying I accept suffering and so on. Um, and then when I look back. Um, Uh, of course, I learned a lot of all the sufferings, the difficult part of my bipolar and so on. But what I would like to spare would be the suffering of others. To start with my partner, my family, my ex-boss, my best friends, and so on. Uh, it's as if this could have been spared, it would be great. Um, at the same time, I don't want to label like the past events as being good or bad. They are just things you can use. And I would say that the suffering of others is maybe the thing that would prevent me the most to go back to hypomania, mania, and so on. So I don't say that it was to be wished, but it has its use. Um, so yeah, my answer is not like a yes or no exactly. There are things I would keep, but things I would lower.
Yeah.
You, Natalie?
I mean, for me, right now, I would say no. I would not this upon myself or anyone. I would definitely use the magic wand to make things not so difficult. And maybe my response is also linked to the fact that my latest unfortunate episode in the bipolar world was almost a year ago. So it's still very fresh. It's still very, I remember the feelings and the feeling of being in the hole and waking up to the fact that you are in the hole after the mania has passed and that you know that you're entering the depression phase and that you know that you're going to have to climb out of this very, 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 very deep situation. Um, it's hard. It's hard is not even the word. It's painful beyond words.
Mm.
It's excruciating. And of course, I can now see, thanks to you, some of the positives that I have maybe received in my understanding of how to operate now with my emotions and with my sensitivity and with other people and with life, et cetera, et cetera. Of course, it's given me life lessons that I think are
Mm.
valuable. Um, for example, my relationship with my kids right now, it's amazing. It's very strong. It's very solid. And it's because, bipolar has forced us to talk about very difficult things and has brought us closer. At first, it brought us apart because
Yes.
when I was not well, it was horrible.
Yeah.
But that's definitely a relationship that through suffering has become stronger.
Yes.
Um, but I mean, it is so painful. Uh, Not only painful to me, but as you say, the pain that I inflicted on others,
Mm.
that's painful to know.
Yes.
So I feel like for me, bipolar has been many, many, many years of walking on broken glass.
Yes.
And so it's painful.
Yeah.
It's made me stronger. So of
Yes.
course there's a, yin and yang side to everything.
Yes.
But whew,
Yeah. But you know, Natalie, it's made you also embrace like a collective cause,
Yes.
which means that you cannot go back in time. So what happened happened, and I don't believe that it was like written that you were meant to be like in suffering. Me neither. Um, I think the best we can do is try to prevent, and especially new bipolar, to to know the same ups and downs, and then that's maybe the way for us to make the circle round, and it doesn't. Let's say you don't get rid of the past suffering, of course, but I think it's also a way also for the people around to to meet us more and also to reconcile sometimes uh, uh, us with the past and so on. So I'm taking it more like, okay, it happened. I don't say it happened for a reason, but it happened. Let's make the best out of it and let's try to make the ups and downs, like to lower the oscillations among our fellow bipolars.
Yeah.
Um, that's what I would say about
Yeah.
this topic.
Yeah. I agree. I think, in the suffering, there is a lot of wonderful alchemy that takes place. You have to learn how to operate better. And yeah, it's an interesting philosophical question.
And it gives
So
good dialogues.
exactly. So we encourage anyone listening to have these dialogues, either with someone who has bipolar, or if you're bipolar, have it with yourself or someone else. But it's an interesting question.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Michel.
Thank
Ciao,
you,
ciao.
Nathalie.